Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Destiny, the Monster of Memory, or the other way around. Last time we chose one different choice and our brother became a robot. We decided to make our bed and it turned Haru into a robot. So that was kind of weird, but it's okay because it was kind of hot. He had a hot transformation scene. And now we have to help him go to the bathroom, and we have to hold his little pee-pee. Well, no, it's a big pee-pee. Let's be real. Let's get into it. We're in the bathroom. Damn, I'm doing it for real. What should I do? Why do I have to teach an AI creature how to use the toilet? Next time when I send him back to the hospital for examination, I'll definitely complain about this. There must be something wrong with him, right? Can the experiment program continue like this? Dude, this is why the experiment has to continue.
首先，站到马桶前，外裤脱下来。
Yeah, do it in full view. My god, I'm actually giving these stupid orders.
好的。
Yeah.
然后把，
Go ahead, say it, Sumi. You're not a grade schooler, you're only a middle schooler. Oh god. Damn, I couldn't say the word. Calm down, take a deep breath. It's just part of the body, and there's nothing awkward about saying it. Besides, I'm speaking to happiness. I don't have to feel embarrassed.
阴茎从内裤的
You said
开
it.
口拿出来，再把尿排出来就可以了。
I always pull down my underwear when I pee. I don't know how some of y'all snake your doodad through your underwear. That's so weird to me. I said it. I said it at last. And that robot looks just like my brother did. And that robot that looks just like my brother did what I said. Why don't they just make the robot look like a Ken doll? Ew, why? Making a realistic private part isn't necessary, is it? Oh, honey. It is so necessary, and you don't even realize it yet. If we're going to emphasize the difference between a human being and an AI creature, comparing to a lousy barcode, isn't it better to make them without a sexual organ? Nope. Honey, if you take out that, there's no point in even having them. Maybe these organs are designed with a purpose. You heard it. You know it. No. It couldn't be that, right? Although, no, maybe it is the purpose of them. Maybe it's because I'm underage. Oh god. And the simulating subject is my elder brother. So the research team didn't explain this part to me. It's possible that the simulating subject is someone's lover, wife, or husband. So that means their sexual parts are actually functional. And, yeah, well, I mean, brothers can do it too. Sob. Even just thinking about it a little bit, I'm overwhelmed with guilt.
先生先生，
Guilt for what?
什么？舒服多了呢。不需要告诉我这个。之后拿卫生纸擦干净，冲马桶，洗手。
I ran out and escaped the bathroom. Maybe it's because of my weird fantasy. My heart is beating fast. It was a hot fantasy. After school, he walked by the familiar school soccer field. For a long time, he practiced and hanged out with his teammates there. Who is he? Because girls, whoever did this translation, you constantly swap between first and third person. I think this is Sumi. When they win, they celebrate. When they lose, they gather and figure out how they can do better. But now he can't set foot in that place anymore. Before you realize it, his eyes are on the white ball rolling on the field. He remembers clearly what it was like to run towards the ball, raise his foot, kick it high and far. He imagines himself doing that, and it brings him so much joy. This isn't right. I shouldn't feel happy. This isn't right. If my brother can't feel happy anymore, neither should I.
我已经对足球没兴趣了。
Try and say it. Maybe saying it out loud will make it true. The expectation will come true.
我已经
I can't say it for a second time. I opened my mouth, but the words won't come out. I ended up walking out of the school gate alone, feeling sorry for myself. Pit-pat. The clouds in the sky couldn't hold the rain any longer, and it finally started to lash down.
下雨了。
Considering how heavy it is, even if I just go to the convenience store and buy a raincoat, I will still be soaking wet. What do you mean considering how heavy it is? Girl, it's a raincoat. Rain can't get through it. Do I wait until the rain stops, or should I just run home, ignoring the pouring rain? Suddenly, a familiar figure holding an umbrella came into his sight. Aww. Bro, Oni-chan, hello. How are your private parts today? Do you need any help with them? No, it's not him.
马伊六医师，怎么会在这里？
因为千城先生没有带伞。
RE614 answered like it's the most natural thing to do so.
那你怎么知道今天会下雨？而且时间还算这么准。
早上的气象报告有说，千城先生没听到吗？
是吗？
He even watches the weather forecast now? Is that shocking or something? Although if you think about it, any cell phone can acquire the weather info from the internet. It's not a technical challenge. It's just cooler to hear it from a humanoid robot. Maybe it's a little bit better than that. I mean, a cell phone can't bring you an umbrella. RE614 extended his hand and held the umbrella over my head. Pit-pat. RE614 ended up being soaked because he only brought one umbrella. Maybe a cell phone is smarter than him. Okay, dude, just take the crap out of your robot.
你是笨蛋吗？
我不怕水哦。
Such confidence.
一起撑吧，让你淋雨也怪不好意思的。
He agreed. We shared one umbrella and started walking back home.
话说回来，你怎么会来学校？
因为葵小姐在出门前说，小程又忘记带伞，今天会下雨呢。
但妈没叫你来送伞吧？而且你怎么知道这条路？
I mean, he has all the memories. Why are you so shook?
我记得这里的路，每天都在走。
Why did he say that? He checked the route on the internet before. That's why he knew, right? He literally ate memories. He's the monster of destiny, or memory, or something. In order to simulate the subject, he even changes the way to talk. Amazing. What a scum. Okay.
啊，1614，
怎么了？
Hot scum. You know that you're not a real human being, right? Lol, he's black and white. We are different. I wanted to say those words, but I didn't.
没什么。
I have to be sure. I have to, otherwise... I can't let it get into my head that this is only part of the simulated behaviors. RE614 took away the umbrella all of a sudden.
哎，
Pit-pat. Pitter-patter. I was standing in the rain, being soaked wet.
啊，干嘛啦？
这样我们就一样了，是哒哒。
RE614 laughed and his face lit up. His expression looked just like what my brother would have.
来，走吧。
RE614 extended his hand towards me, then held my hand and led me forward in the pouring rain.
这样你来接我，不就没意义了吗？
要继续撑吗？
来不及了啦！
It's scary. Stop refreshing those memories. It's not helping anyone. I walked this route with my brother many, many times. On sunny days and on rainy days. We were always together. He meant the world to me, but now
回
he...
家吧。
It's no use crying over spilled milk.
怎么了？
我饿了。
Alright, so you, like... Do I have to feed you more memories?
但离家还有点距离。
Can you not make it all the way home? Damn, this is not a great time. I don't think I have things belonging to my brother at hand. I searched my backpack trying to find something. Then I felt something cold and hard with my fingers. My cell phone. This is probably the only thing that has something to do with my brother. Many of the texts sent by my brother when he was still alive are in there. But these... If the hunger continues, it will start to lose the ability to perform some of its functions, and it's very likely to shut down due to a lack of energy. I recall what the researcher has said to me. What if I just let it be and watch RE614 shut down? If I do so, this will end here. No more pondering over the meaning of RE614's existence, or that of my brother's.
想睡。
How are you going to be telling me you're hungry about 5 seconds before you pass out? Girl. RE614 fell down on his back, just like an engine that stopped spinning all of a sudden. And then he rolled down the stairs. What stairs? Just like the day my brother fell down from the platform, dude. It's like that day. No. No. At that moment, I couldn't even scream. I only stared at it in the place where it happened motionless. Blood. Body parts. Screams. Shouting.
Ah!
Alright, oh my god. Alright, Twink, calm down. He's already dead. The real brother, I mean. I have finally come out of my trance and I ran down the stairs and came to RE614's side. His eyes are closed. He lies down on the ground with a peaceful face as if he's asleep. He looks fine, however. He isn't a living creature, he's only an AI. A robot, so I shouldn't be worried about it if its internal structures are damaged or not, instead of checking if he's okay. Did he survive the fall? If it damaged his built-in memory storage, the things belonging to my brother that I fed him, that I fed to it, were a complete waste. No, the thing that matters the most is that, even if it's fake, I'm done with recalling the moment my brother died. Without realizing it, I brought the phone in my hand to RE614's mouth. He ate it. Yeah, well, that's what he does. After RE614 fully consumed the cell phone, he opened his eyes full of energy. I felt so angry and wanted to scream as loud as I can. What is this? I know it in my mind that this thing is a machine, but I can't help caring about it, and I want to get closer to it. Once I started doing so, the bond between us will only get stronger. I extended my arms to him and gave him a big hug. It felt just like hugging my brother. His skin is warm and soft.
怎么了？我不会痛的，不用担心。
You can feel pleasure though, right? I've made up my mind. We're just gonna embrace the Brocon life. I will let RE614 stay alive. Alright, we're embracing the Brocon life. We're no longer gonna be ashamed to be incest. The two of them came back home soaking wet.
真的全身都湿透了。还感冒了吗？
Wait, can RE614 catch a cold? Oof, I almost treat him like a real human being. That was close. A machine can't get a cold. I mean, water damage doesn't count. It does have waterproof though, but what if the fall created a crack somewhere on his body? Whatever. If there really is a problem, I'll just send it back to the factory and have it checked out.
总之，先去洗澡好了。你会吧？
不要，
现在是不能碰水的状态吗？
Just making sure.
不是，
那干嘛不洗？
不想。
不想个屁啦！快点去把身体弄干净。
Dang, we're gonna force him into the bath. Okay, I'm here for that. I have no idea why RE614 wouldn't do as I say. He left me no choice. I started to push him towards the bathroom with all my strength. My brother never hated taking showers, so it's probably because Happiness himself doesn't like to take a shower. Speaking of electronic appliances, he remembered the phone he fed to RE614 no long ago. What? And who is he? Is he Sumi? I think it is. Ugh. That was not a good idea at all. Wait, is it? I have no idea. Why did I let him eat the entire phone? I could have just taken out the memory card, right? The good thing is, as long as my number is still active, I can pull out the text record from the phone's company's server. Besides, there's still one thing that's bothering me. Normally you can't dispose of phone battery just like that. It has to go through a set process before throwing it away. Most of the phone users will take it to a cell phone shop and ask them to do it for you. However, RE614 ate it like it was nothing. Is that possible? Did he burn it in his body? But there would be toxic gas released in the heating process, right? Hey, what's up? Nips out. Nips out. We love it. That's what we're here for. Alright. It took me a lot of effort to get RE614 into the tub. I was mentally exhausted, and when I was holding the shower head, I let out multiple sighs.
喂，你知道自己到底是什么构造吗？
我无法理解千尘先生的问题。
Why did he not want to take a shower again? He didn't really explain it.
你知道自己被制造出来的目的吗？
我无法理解千尘先生的问题。
这时候把城中集团对外宣传的广告词拿来说，不是很好吗？不然，要是真的被深究起为何被制造，你也会很困扰吧？
我无法理解千尘先生的问题。
I feel like this isn't a comprehensive answer. Is this coming from RE614 himself? If it were only a normal household or business product, nobody would want to know the answers to these questions that are so complicated that humans might be able to answer. However, I still want to talk to him. Who knows what his answers will be? And could that answer be the last words of my brother? I'm the one who should make the decision that how well I interact with a creature like this, and how do I want to live with a guy, and how do I want to live with this guy in the future? I'm only one person. If I want to figure out the real purpose behind this massive experiment project, the only thing I can do is keep looking for answers.
你的梦想是什么？
If he really is my brother, he would say...
那是会随着时间改变的东西。
哎，
It's what my brother would say. My brother's answer to that question must be something like to play for a professional team and become the world champion. Something like that. Maybe something went wrong during the memory duplication process. Or what I heard from RE614 was the real thought of my brother when he was still
不
alive.
是应该和足球有关吗？
我喜欢踢球，但就算放弃，对往后的人生也不会有太大的损失。
是
Will my brother say something like that? However, if it's coming from RE614's personal opinion, that doesn't make any sense. After all, his personality was created based on my brother's memory. Plus, I couldn't think of any reason why he would lie to me.
梦想是会随着时间改变的。
RE614 repeated it with no emotions.
时代的变化快到异常，想做的事，想成为的职业，等长大成人后是否存在，或是会以另一种形式存在，都是。
不要说这么难的事啊！现在就决定目标，朝目标努力，不是很好吗？
Although the conversation happened just now, like what I had with my brother before he died, I sensed the same anger hidden within, as if he had some sort of epiphany. But at that time, I didn't have a chance to figure out why did my brother say those words.
要一起泡吗？
Yes. Suddenly, as RE614 is pointing at the tub, he gets kinder and more inviting. It's like the conversation they had about dreams never happened.
才不要，又不是小孩子了。
No, please, I want to sit in your lap on the tub.
过来，
Please. Hey, I still have my pants on.
洗头。
Wait, what? What? No, you did. What? What? I still have my pants on? Girl, did you see his pants on in the last picture? I didn't. Did you see that in the CG? I don't think so. Why would you still have your pants on when you're washing yourself? He was clearly naked and taking a bath and washing himself. You know? I think he had a shower head or something he was using? I don't know. That's weird. Anyway. RE614 scooped some water from the tub and splashed it on my head. And as I was about to complain, he looked at me with a cheeky smile because his prank succeeded. When he was little, he often did this kind of thing with his brother in the bathroom, wasting soap, making a lot of foams, splashing water on each other while talking about school stuff for friends. Sometimes they were playing video games or watching TV and didn't want to stop what they were doing to take a shower. However, his brother always dragged him all the way to the bathroom. Sometimes he would run and his brother has to chase him all around the house. He lowered his head and his eyes were filled with tears. Aw, I wanted to see him sitting on his lap. Whatever. Today he fed his brother's sports jacket to RE614. What happens when you run out of crap to feed him? Is it just over? No more sexy times with bro? The way RE614 eats is fascinating, and he can't resist watching. Chomp chomp, slurp slurp, guzzle guzzle. When the items touch his teeth, it makes faint eating sounds. Depends on the food type, the sounds are different too. It's probably better than an incinerator, although according to the laws of conservation of mass, after he extracts the memory content in the form of data from these items, the rest of them is only waste. Isn't there a way to extract memory from an item without destroying it? Does it have to shred everything like a blender to extract the essence of it? It can't be right. With things like phones or computers, destroying them will erase the data stored on the chips in them and turn them into useless waste, right? This is probably a confusing question. You put food in your mouth to eat, simple as that. However, that's not what I really want to know. I haven't figured out how to phrase the question to get the answer I want to know, though.
普通的吃，
Told you, you can only get a confusing answer from a confusing question.
如果是椅子，也有办法吃吗？
I shoved the... what? You just picked up the whole dining chair and shoved it towards him? Okay. I shoved the dining chair towards him as I spoke. RE614 bit off a piece of the chair back without any hesitation. Girl, we sit on those. What's his teeth made of? Diamonds? He even left a neat bite mark. The only way for happiness to consume items containing memories is through the applicant. Happiness can only be fed by the applicant. He can't eat them on his own. Although he can eat normal food by himself, but that is merely a human simulating behavior. He can't transform those into memory data. What if the food somehow had memories in it? What if that food was the last food the person made before they died? That's what the researchers said, but there's still something wrong about it. What if the simulating subject had a pet pig and the applicant killed the pig, made it into pork chops and fed... oh yeah, see exactly, well, that's kind of what I just said. And made pork chops and fed happiness with them. Does that count as normal food or items that contain memories? The question is still the same. That is, what on earth is memory substance in an item? Is it possible to extract them from an actual item?
千成先生，椅子要吃完吗？
Girl, we only have 4 chairs in here. If you eat 1, if you eat 2, I mean, me and Mom ain't gonna have a place to sit.
别再咬了。
There's 3 of us here. Damn, I'll get scolded for
对
this.
了，你为什么要对我用敬称？那个名字后头加先生。
我就是知道，你是千成先生，另一个人是葵小姐。
就是知道啊。
Well, since he has eaten items with memories knowing who Mom and I are, it's quite normal, I guess.
千成先生，希望我怎么称呼你呢？
RE614 asked a question. This is not something you see every day. Maybe he found out I was not comfortable when I was called by that.
这个吗？
千成，小千成，阿成，成。
For a moment, I thought I heard something drop and crash into pieces. Inside, I felt like I was torn, stepped on, and hit hard. Oh my god, I can't save. It's fine, just call me the way you did before. Stop calling me that. How about I'm so happy when you call me by that name. I'm so happy when he calls me by that name. I want to feel that more than anything. It was like my brother really came back. I'm willing to give up on every wish I've had since I was born in exchange for this one to come true. See, Brokon, that is just a complex. That's why I feel warm and full of joy when I'm called by that name. Nothing has changed and nothing has to change. It's just like the way it was. As long as I accept it, I can live the rest of my life with this happiness.
等等，跟我去医院做个检查。你之前从阶梯上摔下去，万一哪里有问题就不好了。而且我自己也有点事想问问研究员。然后你的牛奶。
I opened the fridge and threw a box of milk to RE614. He caught
我
it.
的这瓶也给你，不要跟妈讲。
This time, I threw my milk at him too. I hit him right in the face. 10 points? I was still in a state of shock and couldn't move. 3 seconds passed and RE614's nose started to bleed.
哇，鼻血！你赶快接好了。
只是鼻血而已，没问题。
不是没问题吧？
I fetched the towel in a hurry and held his nose, hoping that it would stop the bleeding. Is this kind of simulating behavior necessary?
打到鼻子很痛，不是吗？
不会痛，
不会痛吗？
不会。
不可能吧？都流血了。
什么程度才算痛呢？
RE614 looks confused, because he doesn't know what to say or what to do in this situation. I vaguely knew this guy doesn't feel pain much. He does put on expressions, but not many. Could it be because I don't give him enough memory to eat? Maybe the truth is this guy can't feel pain at all, even though he bleeds when he's hit, and the object left a mark on his skin, but actually it's all an illusion. This guy is a machine that looks like a white box. I saw that thing turn into a humanoid robot that looks like my brother. Why did I forget that?
算了，没什么。
You know what I just realized? Sumi's fluids probably are chocked full of memories of his brother. So then that's probably just like a permanent reserve for food for Haru, right? Like, am I wrong? There's so many memories of Haru inside Sumi, and Sumi can just keep producing fluid. If you get what I'm saying. After we arrived at the hospital, he asked the researchers some questions when RE614 was being examined. He got answers. These answers make sense when he first heard about them, but after some thought, they raised more questions.
放心吧，小开心的身体比人类强壮。不过，既然都来了，还是会仔细做个检查。
Are you still a she?
关于你说的感觉这个部分，人类的感觉中枢，也就是脑，是个运作上非常复杂的器官。如果要小开心真正拟态到跟人类近似的程度，可能还需要一些时间。但，我想你应该关注的不是这个。
I feel like I'm getting closer to the real purpose of this experiment, and the potential evil nature of it sends a shiver down my spine. What do I really want to know?
小开心并不是人类，你不用太过在意它的反应。
The point was repeatedly emphasized, and I'm more and more confused by the meaning of RE614's existence. To be precise, the meaning of it staying in my house. If the one who's injured were your real family, if your family fell or was bleeding, any normal person would care, right? Since RE614 is not my brother's replacement, wouldn't it be better if it has its own look? However, if they did that, the advertisement line to see people who you can never see again would be a lie. If I'm a capable adult, I'll probably get to the bottom of it, forcing the researcher to tell me every secret she knows. She's still a she, yes, about this experiment, but I'm not an adult, and I can't do that. Neither do I possess the professional knowledge about this, nor do I believe that I'm strong enough to find out the real answer. The only thing I'm sure about is that I can't let go of RE614 now, even though I found many things to be ambitious and ill-intentioned.
还有什么问题，欢迎随时再过来。
Even if I came back, they wouldn't give me the answer I'm looking for anyway. Besides, any details about happiness's internal mechanism are classified, and they won't be allowed to disclose such information. On our way home from the hospital, when we passed the elementary school playground, RE614 stopped suddenly and stared at the children running on the playground. He couldn't move his eyes away from the soccer ball passing between the children's feet.
怎么了？
我也想玩足球，不行吗？
也不是不行，不过现在没带球出来。啊，去借借看吧，这种通常会有备用的。
I stepped onto the playground to say hi to the kids, secretly hoping that I won't be mistaken as some weird old dude.
嗨，你们有没有备用球可以借踢？一下下就好了。这家伙球瘾犯了，怎么样都想玩一会。
I try to ask them as nicely as I can.
会踢的话一起玩吧。好啊，反正今天人有点不够。
As the children spoke, they kicked the ball towards us. My body reacted to the incoming ball naturally. I used my toe to bounce the ball, juggling the ball to the front and the back. I sent it over my head, shoulders, and then kicked it back with my heel.
哇，好棒哦！
Then I passed the ball to RE614. I assumed he's able to receive the pass. He did, but he did it with his hands.
喂，你要当守门员吗？别发呆了，快把球放下吧。
球门在哪里？
球门是那2个三角锥，踢进线内就算进。虽然也想要有网子的球门，不过今天已经被另一队借走了。
原来如此。
This happens to the sport equipment in schools all the time. Either you stay one step ahead of others and borrow it first, or you make do with what you have. Back in the days when I practiced in the park near my house, I used to pull up bars as a goal.
规则都知道哦。
当然，
那就开球啦！
And the game begins. I'm on the same team with RE614. At first, his running pose is a bit awkward and uncoordinated. He often forgot to stop running and missed the ball, and the elementary students mocked him for that. Only after a few points, he became a lot more skilled. He didn't hold back just because his opponents are only half his age. Oh, what? He's destroying these children. The opponent tried blocking him, stealing the ball from him, and even doing fakes, but all of those didn't work. He kept the ball between his feet all the way to the other side agilely. He outrun everyone who tried to chase him, including myself. After that, he raised his foot high and kicked the ball hard. Out it goes. The ball flew through the traffic cones swiftly. Did you decimate those children?
超强的！
RE61 scored, but he doesn't look happy or satisfied. He just stands there like a puppet without the power source plugged in. Does he need memory? RE614 kept his expressionless face as usual, but this time tears ran down his cheeks.
怎么突然哭了？受伤了吗？有哪里痛吗？
More like you kids should be hurt because you just lost pitifully at that game to a grown man. That's not actually that pathetic. It's kind of pathetic for the grown man. RE614 touched his face with his fingers and felt the tears dripping down.
不是的，我觉得很开心。
RE614 told me how he feels for the first time.
但是已经足够了。
A relieved smile appears on RE614's face.
哎，这样就要回去了？进球了就走，太狡猾了！就是说，再玩一下嘛。
RE614 just said that's enough. Is this coming from himself, or is it from my brother? Deep down, I hope it came from my brother. RE614's personality was created based on the simulation of my brother's memory. I know that for a fact. Does that mean all the comments RE614 made came from my brother? Every single day, I dream of the moment my brother died. Broken flesh and spilled blood are everywhere, and I can't get it out of my sight. The color of the blood becomes darker and darker, making sounds when it drips down. What is RE614 to me deep down in my heart?
千成先生，
我没事。
我知道了，你一定是饿了，饿了会失去动能， 这样不好。
RE614 analyzed me without me asking for it. Is this how an AI creature shows people that he cares?
虽然不是这样，但的确也是该吃饭的时候了。
They waved and said goodbye to the elementary students, then continued on their way back home. Since my brother died, I've been constantly telling myself that you're fine, you have to act normal. However, the more I think that, the harder it is to breathe. It's happening right now. I'm having a hard time to breathe, as if someone is choking me and gradually tightening their grip around my neck. Is that what gets you off? Although those hands belong to none other than myself. Autoerotic asphyxiation. RE614 has never mentioned playing soccer since the day we played with the elementary students. It was like it never happened. I ignored and pretended it was nothing as well. Today, as usual, I'm chatting with my classmates after school.
What?
Ugh, not you again. Now entered the classroom furiously all of a sudden. He came straight at me and gave me a punch. Oh my god. Literally, who are you and why are you bugging me?
我们在你眼中都是笨蛋吗？
Yes. I still have no idea why he's angry at me at that time, and all I did was sit on the floor confused.
你跟教练提出退社单了吧？光这样也就算了，你哥出了那样的事，也不是不能理解你心情很差，但理由太烂了吧？
Girl, do you have anything else going on? My brother died. What do you want?
理由？
What did I say?
你说一直以来的自己只是在做无聊的事，努力毫无意义，对吧？
Because if I didn't say that...
我们这些队友在你眼中是跟笨蛋一样吗？为了不想输而努力，很无聊吗？过去因为哥哥的事情就放弃，而且还故意用这种借口，瞧不起人也要有个限度。我们可不是为了陪你玩才踢球的。
Oh my
搞
god.
清楚好不好？
Literally, not everything is about you. Oh my god, no one cares.
懂个屁啊！
Oh my god, let's destroy him. I stand up, ignoring the pain and kick now in the stomach with all my might. He didn't dodge in time, and now he's crouching on the floor, shivering in pain. Now let's grab a chair and just start beating on him.
反正我现在不是队员了，打架也不会怎样。倒是你，没问题吗？
As I threatened him with words, I threw another punch at Now. I just took a punch and I still feel a bit dizzy. My sight is shaking and I feel nauseous. But an even stronger feeling took over my mind and body. Hatred.
混蛋，打就打，怕你啊！
喂，你们两个白痴，别打了！
At least throw a punch, Natsu. Although I feel sorry for Natsu who tried to break us apart. But I can't be reasoned with right now. The rage is taken over my body.
你就这么想变成你哥吗？什么都学他，搞到最后没有那个人就什么都不会，什么都不做。那你自己的人生算什么？恶心死了！
Now grabbed me by the collar. He shook me hard and yelled at me with grief and indignation that I couldn't understand. In the moment, I felt like there's something important hidden behind that kind of rage. However, I can't back down now.
我本来就是这样，一直以来只有跟哥做同样的事，我才能。但这些都无所谓了，他放弃的东西，我也会。
Now seems to have something more to say, but Natsu stopped him.
够了，你们两个要打去练武室打啦！老师在你们背后，而且他很火。
Damn. Damn. We should have really destroyed him. Well, I think that's where I'm going to end this video for today, guys. So I thank you for watching. Hopefully we'll get a lot more frisky with our brother soon. I think we will. I've been liking the nipples on the CGs are pretty nice, I think. I think that's the highlight part of the CGs for me. The nipples are really good. They're really perky. They have some definition. They're pink. Delicious. Yeah, so in the next episode, hopefully we'll get more nipples. Bye guys.